Hi everyone! It's time to add a little color to our sea turtles, and the first thing we're going to do is use some crayons, and I've pulled out the colors that I'm mostly going to be using coloring my sea turtle. So I'm going to set these aside, and I'm first going to start with my brown, and I'm going to outline his shell. So if you are in school, we're going to watch a video and you'll see some sea turtles swimming around, and you'll just notice the color of the sea turtle, and you'll understand why I've selected these color crayons, because their shells, even on their shell, you'll see some yellow, you'll see some green. So I'm just going about outlining everything first with the brown. I haven't done any coloring yet, and I'm going to just keep going until I'm done around here because I did not add that earlier, and I'll outline the shell pattern on his back. I'll do all that. And you want to, of course, be thinking about being neat and careful with what you're doing. All right, now we're going to move to his arms and his head. So I'm going to use a green, and I'm going to outline this. So you might hear some noises. I have the window open today in the art room, and it's a beautiful day, so it is a little noisy out there. And this pretty much goes quickly because all I'm doing is outlining. Now I'm going to go back to that brown because the spots on his arms, flippers, whatever they are called, they're dark, they're brown. Okay, and do that on the legs. Now when I was watching the video or the movie of the turtle swimming around, I noticed in one of them there was a green edge around his shell. So I'm going to take a green, and all I'm going to do is color right around the edge like this. It's not on the border, it's on the inside part where we made that shell pattern. I'm going to go all the way around. And I also noticed that there was some yellow in there. So I'm going to take some yellow, and I'm going right over the brown as well. Oops. And then I can go back in with some brown. And I'm coloring the brown kind of lightly because I still want my outline to show up. Now I can overlap color, which means putting a color on top of another, and if I want to overlap some green into that brown, I can do that as well. So you get the idea. I'm not necessarily going to finish my shell, but at least that's how you would start. And I would do the same thing out here on this outer edge of his shell, just like I did here. Now when it comes to his head, his flippers, I'm just going to go and use green. Now this is a lighter shade of green, and I'm pressing down a little bit firmer here. Okay, and I'm going to color that in. Maybe use some yellow too on top to overlap. I am going to color in the spots brown, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish coloring my turtle, and now it's your turn. I can't wait to see what you do. There is one last thing we have to do to complete our project. That'll be our next video.